The world was awash in vibrant green, a lush paradise. It was teeming with life. Then the storm hit. It roared through the land, leaving a trail of devastation in its wake. Trees, once reaching for the sky, were reduced to splintered remains. Homes, carefully built, were scattered like forgotten toys. Amidst the wreckage, a lone figure stirred. A ginger cat named Rusty, his emerald eyes wide with shock, slowly got to his paws. His world had been turned upside down. Rusty, known for his playful spirit, felt a new urgency course through him. He was no longer just a carefree cat. He was a survivor. His heart ached for the familiar scent of his family, for the comforting rhythm of his home. The silence was broken only by the whisper of the wind, a constant reminder of the storm's fury. Yet amidst the devastation, a flicker of hope ignited in Rusty's heart. He would find his family. He would rebuild his home. Determined, Rusty picked his way through the debris. His ears twitched, picking up the faintest sounds of life. A whimper here, a rustle there. He wasn't alone. His heart, heavy with loss, felt a glimmer of hope. Other survivors needed him, and he, perhaps, needed them just as much. With a newfound resolve, Rusty set off, his lithe form navigating the treacherous landscape. He would find the others. He would bring them together. He would lead them. The storm, in its cruel twist of fate, became an unwitting architect. It brought together a diverse group of animals, each carrying their own scars and stories. There was Luna, a wise old owl, her wing injured but her spirit unbroken. Beside her huddled Pip, a young and timid squirrel separated from his family. And then came the unlikely duo of Bruno, a gruff badger mourning the loss of his burrow, and Willow, a graceful doe with eyes that spoke of quiet strength. Rusty, with his inherent warmth and charisma, became the glue that bound them. He understood that their survival hinged on their ability to set aside their differences and work together. Their initial fear and suspicion slowly gave way to a shared sense of purpose. They were united by their loss, by their will to survive, and by the glimmer of hope that Rusty ignited in their hearts. The first challenge was finding shelter. The storm had stripped the land bare, leaving them exposed to the elements. Rusty, remembering an old legend his grandmother used to tell him, led them to a hidden cave nestled behind a waterfall. It was small, but it offered protection from the wind and rain. The animals huddled together, sharing their body warmth and meager supplies. The cave, once a symbol of their vulnerability, became a sanctuary of shared hope. Food was scarce in the storm's aftermath. The animals, weakened and weary, knew they had to replenish their strength. Rusty, drawing on his innate feline agility, took on the task of hunting. He tracked down small rodents, his movements swift and silent. Luna, her sharp eyesight still keen, scanned the skies for signs of prey. She guided Rusty with soft hoots, her experience proving invaluable. Pip, the timid squirrel, surprised everyone with his resourcefulness. He remembered the locations of hidden nut caches, his small size allowing him to navigate the debris with ease. Bruno, with his powerful claws, dug for roots and tubers. Willow, her gentle nature belying her strength, used her hooves to unearth edible plants. Every bit of food they found was shared equally. No one went hungry. They learned to rely on each other's strengths, recognizing that their individual abilities, when combined, formed a formidable force. The challenges they faced, once insurmountable, became opportunities to work together, to innovate, and to strengthen their bonds. The storm had taken away their homes, but it had given them something far more valuable: a community. Days turned into weeks. Under Rusty's leadership, the animals began the arduous task of rebuilding their lives. They cleared debris, their combined efforts making the work lighter. Bruno, the master builder, guided them in constructing new shelters, using fallen logs and branches. Willow, with her keen eye for detail, wove intricate nests from dried grasses. Luna, sharing her wisdom passed down through generations, taught the younger ones how to identify edible plants and track prey. Pip, his confidence blossoming, became the group's official scout, his small size and boundless energy allowing him to reach places the others couldn't. As their new home took shape, laughter, once a distant memory, began to echo through the forest. They shared stories, sang songs, and found solace in each other's company. The heart of their new community was a crackling fire, built in the center of the clearing. It was a symbol of their resilience, their triumph over adversity. Around this fire, they shared their hopes and dreams for the future. They had faced their fears, embraced their differences, and emerged stronger than ever before. The storm, in its destruction, had inadvertently sown the seeds of unity and compassion. The story of Rusty and his companions is more than just a tale of survival. It is a testament to the power of community, the importance of ecological awareness, and the magic of animation. Through the lens of 3D animation, we are transported into their world, experiencing their struggles, their joys, and their triumphs as if they were our own. We feel the wind whipping through Rusty's fur, hear the crackle of the fire, and see the love and hope reflected in the eyes of these extraordinary animals. Animation allows us to connect with these characters on a visceral level, to empathize with their plight, and to learn from their resilience. The story of Flow Unleashed is a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, hope can blossom. It teaches us that unity is our greatest strength, that diversity is something to be cherished, and that the bonds we forge with each other and with nature are essential for our survival. Through the enchanting world of animation, this heartwarming story of community, resilience, and ecological awareness will stay with us long after the credits roll.